So as I promised, I will tell you some stories about miracles that happen to people. There's one person that you can see it. You see him uh, saying that he saw a brocha. He saw and sees. Continue to see his brocha. He was living in a very, 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 very old apartment. He was paying a rent. He was ashamed to invite somebody to come to him for 14 years. I tried to convince him to buy the painting, to buy the creation, 101. It was very difficult. He was telling me, listen, I don't have money. I told him, listen, it will be okay, you will see. Anyway, so one day he decided. And then when he bought it, after a while I asked him, how is everything? He told me, listen, since I bought it, it became worse. So I told him, listen, sometimes it happens like this. Don't worry, everything will be okay. And one day I heard, he didn't tell me, but I heard that he's moving. So I came to him and said, don't you have something to tell me? So he tells me, I wanted to invite you to Chanukata Bayit. When I'm going to come to my new house. And I said, what happened? He told me that an owner of the apartment he was living in, came to him and told him that they have sold the house and he has to move out in 1 month. And it was a disaster for him. He said, where am I going to go? He was paying a very low rent, and he didn't know how he will find something else for the same amount of money, and he didn't have enough money to pay for anything else. But what happened, that when he had to move out, actually, he found for the same amount of money, apartment was completely renewed, much better, lighter, cleaner, and absolutely clean. And it was a miracle. He was so amazed. He told me, I see that it is working. And then, after a while, he told me about another miracle. He had a debt that he was paying every month to a law firm. And it was around 100,000 shekels, something like $27,000. And one day he told me that his lawyer that was taking care of it, invited him with his wife, and he told me, I don't know what happened, but you had a miracle, because your debt was closed. You have no more debt anymore. You don't have to pay every month. This was another miracle. Another miracle was that he had no debt anymore, but he had 2 sons that they were about to get married, and he didn't know what he's going to do. Anyway, one son got married and it was a very nice Hasana. It was a nice Chatuna. And the second son got married. And I meet him from now and then. I met him a couple of days ago. And he told me everything there's no debts that he had, no debts for the marriage, nothing, no debts. He's free from all the debts. And by the way, since then he moved to another, much better apartment. So this is one of the things that happened to him. So this is a story. This is the story of one of the people that you see on the screen. I don't want to say the name. It could be understood.